Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and today we are back with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I believe I mentioned this yesterday, but today, we're gonna go find the fucking Master Sword, which is somewhere out in the world. So, in order to do this, we're gonna have to do a bit of exploring. So there's a fair few places we've still not found towers in the world. So we never got the tower that was out here in the desert. We never got the one down in this corner of the map. And we've not really touched much of the top half of the map. My plan is we are currently out here. I'm probably going to go in towards the to Central Hyrule and skirt around Hyrule Castle. Because this is... Going through this area, I can tell you just from, like, experience of the map, this is the area that's got... Death Mountain, that's the one. The big giant volcano is around here, and that's a little more difficult to skirt around safely. So I reckon if we go from here, we can pretty safely, like, make our way around. Actually, no. I'm gonna go for this one and try and go just, like, pretty much directly north and around, because this seems like a fairly safe area. I think that's the way to go. And we're near a stable, which probably means there's horses, and horses will help us get there. So what we're looking for is the Lost Woods, and the Lost Woods, I know from having explored the world a bit myself, just, the Lost Woods are behind Hyrule Castle, pretty much. They, shouldn't be too hard to spot. Like, I'm gonna try and find us somewhere nice and high around Central Hyrule where we can see them anyway, because this is the way I found them, is I went round in a circle trying to get the map towers as I went, and from somewhere high, I could see some woods that I assumed were probably the Lost Woods. Let's double check. Which one is this? Okay, so we want to be going kind of northish, don't we? If the stables are there, oh! Is this... Did we tame this horse? I'm assuming we did. Oh, hey, it's Hestu. We should probably go talk to Hestu while we're here. I don't know if we have enough seeds to upgrade anything at the moment. I want to go home to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way home. According to the folks at the stable, this is the Lanayru region. That means Korok Forest is still north of here. Haha! That's how you find the Lost Woods, is that we've got to follow the... What a convenient play. Like, this was pure coincidence. First of all, I'd never found Hestu here in my game. He wasn't here when I came through here. Never got his pointer that said, hey, the Korok Forest is north of here. I detect the scent of Korok seeds. You've received a Korok seed from the forest children. Which one will it be? Weapon stash. Yeah, I can upgrade weapon storage. So, at some point, I'm going to talk to Hestu naked, because Hestu has unique dialogue in exchange for you being nude. Right. Let's increase the shield stash a bit. Hooray, and I'll probably get one more shield stash, actually, while I'm here. No, I can't get another one because that's going to cost me 2, isn't it? Let's get one more bow stash. Can I afford that for 1? Yes. And hopefully my horse is still here at this point, because the horse doesn't seem to have been present in any of these cutscenes. So I'm hoping our horse is... Yeah, just still there. Okay, that's cool. So we want to go north to the top end of past Hyrule Castle. I'm going to keep a hold of this horse because it's going to be... Oh. You don't want to go over these stones? No. Okay, can we go down here? See, I know I've got this horse in the attempt at going faster without using stamina, and ultimately, right now it seems to be slowing me down, but I'm hoping... Give it a minute, we'll get there faster. So I'm trying to avoid going near the Death Mountain region because that's just a bit of a nightmare. I'm gonna stay this side of the river and gonna follow this sort of path north as best I can. Gonna try and avoid the moblin, bokoblin, those nerds on their horses. So we're going to follow Hestu's command and go north in order to find the Korok Forest. And the reason why, you know, we should be able to work out, at least if you've played any previous Zelda games, that the Korok Forest is going to be the Lost Woods, or it's going to be the location where a certain great big magical tree would be, is that's where the Koroks came from. Is in Wind Waker, the Koroks all lived in a magical forest together alongside the Great Deku Tree, so it's probably a good bet of a place to go if we're looking for a magic forest that might have the Master Sword within it. Right. I'm gonna hop off my horse just to mark that shrine, and then we'll get right back on. Come on, girl. At some point, I'm going to register this horse, probably, just so that we've got a couple more horses in a couple more regions, but I'm alright as is for now, I think. Can I go along this way? Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, I see more stables. Okay. Oh. Come on, girl. You're doing good. Let's keep making friends. Okay, how are we doing on going north? We're probably going to want to be on the other side of this river shortly. But we'll see how this goes for now. I'm impressed at how well this horse is handling the terrain. Okay, so we probably want to look somewhat north of us. There should be... Oh. Come back, horse, come back. You good, horse? You good? Is this a shallow enough river that we can get over it? So I want to go get that tower, because I suspect that is going to end up being the tower for the forest region, I think. Come on, can we cross this river? No, there is a bridge up ahead, but it's pretty dangerously close to Hyrule Castle. Oh, come on. Okay, we are taking some damage. Come on. What healing items do we have? Let's have a couple of fish. And some frozen bird drumsticks. Are you okay? Oh, you good? Let's try and get to that bridge. And hopefully by coming close... Oh, there's another river. Okay, fuck it, I'm going on foot. Thank you, horse. You definitely helped in our journey, but we're gonna have to go it alone for now. Horsey McHorseface. I went through the desert on a horse with no name, because I couldn't be bothered to name it, and also that wasn't the desert, and I'm trying to make a forced musical reference here. Come on, raging river. Okay, so hopefully from this tower we can see where the Lost Woods are, or at the very least get an idea of what direction we should be heading. Let's ignore this direction for the second. Yeah, I'm hoping we can either see the woods from the top of here. Oh, sorry, you might be able to hear Facebook notifications pinging. I didn't mute Facebook. Muting. Oh god. Sorry there. My computer likely picked that up. I had to restart my computer recently, and I didn't take into account, oh god. I don't think this is the area I thought it was. Is this might be the volcano area tower. We might be about to cross just over into there. Are we? Is that what we're about to do? Okay. Well, whichever tower it is, I'm going to come get this tower on the way. Oh, I do love spears. I didn't know I loved spears until I played Breath of the Wild, and now I know that I kind of love spears. Okay, so we're going to try and get to that. Yeah, this is the Death Mountain. The Death Mountain one. Oh, God. Can I get around this? Yeah, let's run around. Or I think this is the Death Mountain one anyway. So we're looking like we're heading dangerously close to burning fiery mountain territory here. Okay, let's just keep sprinting up. Let's avoid these bokoblins. Grab the mushrooms on our way up. Endura shrooms. Stamina. Oh, stamina mushrooms are good. Oh, I remember. I absolutely hate trying to get up to this. This is a nightmare of a tower to climb. So I'm going to go right around as best I can and avoid the Octoroks and the wizard. This is sort of like quick sinking mud, so I'm going to try and stay out of it. Oh, because if you fall into it, like directly downwards, you very quickly sink. You gonna drown? Yep, he drowned, which means I lost his weapon. Oh well. I'm not going to get attacked by that one now. If you hang glide in, you seem to go in at a shallow enough angle that you don't drown instantly, which is good. I think I need to get up there, fly across to that tower, and then use that tower to get over to the main tower. That's my thought. Now, unfortunately, we've arrived here during rain, so I'm going to try leaping up as best I can. And I'm going to slide down a bit every time. No, okay. I might be able to get up with the running technique. Come on, this is the way to get up in the rain, is just every few steps stop and do running for a sec. Ah, there we go. Okay, oh god, skeletons. Fuck you, skeletons. I am out of here. Oh god, oh, I did not think of this bit. Come on, we've got enough stamina. Up we get. There we go. Whoa. And hopefully the rain will stop by the time we get to the main tower, I'm hoping. We've got a little bit of combat we need to do. Let's blow you up as best we can. Oh, and that would be,
It was my pleasure.
that would be the love. That love we got rewarded with, almost entirely gone. But, you at least saw it in use. We temporarily had some cool bonus hearts. I was trying to bomb arrow him before he could... Oh, I know why I fucked up. Once again, bomb arrows don't work properly in the rain. That would be where I fucked up twice. I was hoping to explode him and the barrels together. Will the lightning arrows do it? No? Okay. Flurry rush. And I will take that spiked moblin club. Now, is there a way to climb up on the inside edge? No. I was thinking if we could, that would circumvent the rain issue. Now, my remaining concern is that the the fire wizard is still sort of dancing around, and I do not want to get hit by that wizard on my attempted way, on my climb up. There we go. Fire wizard dealt with. Okay, this is the woodland tower. This is good. Oh, and the rain stopped. Perfect timing. So the woodlands, let's have a look. Is that, whereabouts is the forest? The forest, I think, is over there. We'll have a look. When the map shows up, we should get a better idea of where the Lost Woods are within the woodland area. Oh, I can afford to do a couple of leaps, can't I? Oh, I keep forgetting when climbing these towers. I have so much stamina now that once you reach the point where there's regular platforms, you can pretty much just leap, sideways, drop, and then that's quickly ready to leap again. There we go. Hooray! There we go. So let's have a look at this map. What does the map section we get look like? Ah, there you can see it. There is a big old forest in the middle of a lake, kind of northwest of us. That is the Lost Woods, and that's where we're going to be heading in today's episode. So we want to be going slightly this way. Let's get up into this ledge. There they are. That's the woods. We've got to find a way into them to start. But in the centre, we want to be getting to where that nice old cherry blossom tree is, I think. I think that's our end goal. Are we here? Are we in the Lost Woods? Okay, that was not the correct way to enter the Lost Woods, it seems. Right, so where is the acceptable entrance? I think I'm supposed to go on foot and along the path as to not suggest that I accidentally stumbled into it incorrectly. I was wondering, my assumption is it would just... No matter where we entered from, it would bring us to one unified, like, this is the entrance point of the Lost Woods, no matter where we arrived from. That was my assumption. Okay. Hooray! More Dying Things blue material. I'm so thankful that, like, blue is the default colour I want on my gear, because it's really easy to get blue jelly. If you want to dye stuff like red or yellow or things like, or white, you can do that by attacking the choo-choos with elemental arrows. So fire arrows, lightning arrows, ice arrows, in order to change the colour. I think once you change the colour, the choo-choos will then be able to be used for that colour of dye. Oh. Are we incorrectly this time or not? Because I'll be fine once we find, like, the entrance way of where we're meant to be going. Oh yeah, here we are. The Lost Woods. Now, do I have a torch right now? Did I keep a torch? No. Okay, we're going to be alright without a torch for the second. Just check, is there not one around here? So, the hint this time in terms of trying to get through the Lost Woods is follow the direction that the embers are flying in the wind. Follow the embers from these fires, and those will lead you in a safe direction through the woods. Just sort of follow the wind. Now, the problem is, there's not going to be these fires are not going to be here the whole walk through the woods. And you can see why that's a problem, is that I'm going to need to take a fire with me at some point. And unless I can find a torch, I might struggle. We'll see how we do. Let's go this way. Oh, there's a torch. There we go. So if we switch to the torch... Oh, I thought we'd entered some kind of cutscene, but it had just sort of slightly glitched how we were seeing things. Okay, so we want to be going that way. That way? Right. Yep. I know that I'm being a little over cautious with my following of this, but I just want to make sure I don't get lost. I don't want to have to do this more than once if I can help it. So this way. He's still going, yeah, still going this way. Yeah, there is no way to do this without realizing you can light a torch and follow the embers. Oh, there's a shrine nearby, which I think means we're getting kind of close to where we need to be. It's going to be this way, isn't it? Oh, and now I see a linear path, which I think means we found our way out the other end. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe at this point because there's no real options of where to turn. That we can just run right on into the woods. And I think this is it. Should probably put away my fire. Ah, it's the Koroks. And, you know, just findable in the middle of the game is, there it is. It's just the Master Sword. There it is. Let's, I want to get these silent princess flowers that are growing around. Go on, let's do it. Let's take the Master Sword.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Okay. It's the Deku. It's the Deku tree.
Did I doze off again?
Hey, Deku tree.
Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never, After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state,
Okay,
you would surely
that's
lose
adorable.
your life
That's adorable.
where you stand.
If you try and pull the sword out and you're not worthy, you will die. Much like that adorable Korok.
Best of luck, young one.
So, in theory, you can just come here right at the beginning of the game. There is literally nothing to stop you getting off the Great Plateau and coming straight here. You must use your true strength. Let us see whether you currently possess said power. This, however, yeah, this is the problem, is pulling the sword out without dying. So let's try.
Here you are.
You would have lost your life if you hadn't released your grip on the sword. Prepare before you try again, for I will not stay your hand partway through the next time. So, this time, the Deku Tree stops us before we die. Also, this is where Hestu hangs out now. Hestu was trying to find the forest. I think he followed us here. He now found the forest. So yeah, if we try and do that again, the Deku Tree will not stop us, and we will just fucking eat it. We will die. So, I was kind of alluding to this before, and I'm just going to outright say it. The thing that you need to do to get the Master Sword is you need 13 hearts. Currently, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 5, because we've got 5 stamina upgrades that we can turn into hearts, which will bring us to 12. And we're currently 1 away from another heart upgrade, which should bring us to 13. So what I'm going to do is do the Shrine in the Forest, trade all of the stamina in for hearts, remove the Master Sword, and then trade back 5 of my hearts for stamina, because you only need the 13 hearts in order to successfully draw the sword from the stone. You don't need 13 hearts to wield it. So, that's my vague plan. However, that does require me completing this shrine, and I don't remember which shrine this is, but I remember having trouble with it, and I don't remember what the solution was. So we'll find out. Is this might be the Constellation Shrine? And if so, oh, I remember hating this one. Yeah, this is the Constellation Shrine. So, Fateful Stars. So, the clue we have, look at the stars for guidance, the constellations are the key. If I remember right, basically we need to look at these as, like, a few columns, and we need to count how many constellations are in each column, or something to that effect, and then we have to correlate that with the number of torches for each column. So I know that one was meant to be, I think, 5. How do we work out 5 from that? 1, 2, 3, 5. I do not remember how I'm supposed to work this out. No, oh god, I do not remember. I've solved this one before, and I cannot fucking remember how it is solved. So the big one there. I know that we need to do one ball in each of these 4 columns, and I know it has to correspond to the number of lights. I know over this side one of them was in position 1, and I don't know how I get position 1 from that side. I'm gonna try placing them, because fuck it, I can't remember how this one is done, and I'm sure people in the comments are going to shout at me about what the solution is or how I get it. I think 5, 3... 1, 2... I'm trying to remember what the solution was, what numbered position I came up with, even if I can't remember how I got there. Oh. Come, just drop it in. Drop it in. Go on, Link. That is the solution. Okay, I'm gonna go back and try and solve this based on 5, 3, 2, 1, because I can't remember how I got 5, 3, 2, 1. So the left-hand column was somehow looking for 5 using this left-hand column. And my only guess is we're counting the big ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not. Are we going across? I don't remember how I got 5, 3, 1, 2. 5, 3. What was it? 5, 3, 2. 5, 3, 1, 2. I honestly cannot remember how I got this. I remember this taking me like a good hour of trying things, and I don't remember what the fucking solution was. So fuck it. I'm gonna go past. I'm not gonna fucking question how I got it. I'm just going to run. Oh god. There's another constellation puzzle here. I'm not even gonna try. I know that I got this puzzle, and I know that you can tell how long I fucking focused on that puzzle, considering I can remember 5, 3, 1, 2. I knew it was 5, 3, 1, 2 or 5, 3, 2, 1. I fucking memorized that shit. It burnt into my head by the end. But I don't remember what the fucking route I took to get to those numbers was, because it's a little bit bullshit. Nah, it's a puzzle that, like, it was solvable, and I felt stupid when I worked it out, but I'm not gonna make you sit here for like an hour while I try and rework out that puzzle, because fuck that. What time is it? It's currently 2:30 on a Thursday. I spent 2 hours this morning editing Podquisition, or I spent more than 2 hours editing a 2-hour-long Podquisition. Okay, so now we've got a point to warp back to the Lost Woods and back to the Deku Tree. I'm going to warp to... Is that Kakriko? Yep. So I'm going to go to Kakriko and upgrade us so that we get an extra heart. Trade all of our hearts in Haneto Village, all of our stamina in Haneto Village for hearts. We will withdraw the Master Sword. And that's probably going to be it for today. Tomorrow's mission, giving you a little bit of a heads up, I'm going to buy us a house tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to buy a house in Haneto Village, because fuck it, if we're going to have the legendary Sword of Evil's Bane that dispels the darkness, I wanna also have somewhere to rest my head. You know, can't all be about the violence and the fighting. Gotta make sure I occasionally have some comforts. Right, there you are, statue. See, that was surprisingly easy. Spirit Orbs, we'll get a heart container, please. Yes, grant me the power I seek. The only other thing we need, and I need to check if we've got it, is I think I talked about this at the time when we went to that statue that can trade the stamina for hearts, is that they give us 100 rupees for each thing we get rid of, but they charge us 120 to get the new thing back. So for 5 stamina upgrades, to change them, then change them the other way is going to be 100 twice, so that's what, 200? And we do have 400 rupees, so we should be okay. This is Haneto. No, where's Haneto Village? We'll travel to the shrine that's in the middle of the village this time. There we go, we are almost there. It's almost Master Sword time. Who's messaging me while we do this? Okay, there we go. I'm being sent work emails while we're doing this. While I'm playing, so I'm trying to keep on top of my work during loading screens. Right, whereabouts are we in the village? I think it's just down here that the evil trading statue is. The trade demon. Come to tamper with your essence, yes. I'm currently without any of your essences. Are you in the mood to sell? What type of essence will you surrender to me? I'll gladly pay you 100 rupees for your stamina vessels. Is that what you want? Then the bargain is struck. I wouldn't object if you wanted to give me more stamina vessels. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get rid of all 5 of our stamina vessels. And just watch as we get slowly weakened more and more. See, this game could fuck with us. Like, it wouldn't be too hard for this statue to just be like, nah, you know what? I don't feel like selling any essences right now. Have fun being essenceless. Fuck you. We are putting our trust in a rather creepy statue to feel like giving us more stamina or giving us hearts back. I don't see how you can reduce your stamina vessels any further. I have 5 of your essences so far. What now? What type of essence shall I grant you? Heart containers, yep, go on, give us hearts, please. Yeah, go on, give us more. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And yeah, this should bring us to 13, which should be enough to pull the Master Sword from the stone, I hope. Fingers crossed. We should have about 300 rupees left after this, which is plenty to finish making these trades. One of my essences, another heart container. Not in the mood to sell. Okay. Now if we walk back to the forest, there it is. Time to see if we can withdraw the sword. Who's ready, folks? Who's ready to become the legendary hero, or at least slightly more of the legendary hero than we previously were on our grand journey to be the legendary hero of legend that is legendary? There we go. Screen, do your thing. Get back into place. There we go. I just moved a bag of crisps on top of my my microphone while trying to sort things out. Oh, King of Fighters 94 apparently today came to the Nintendo Switch, the day of recording. Just got a PR email from Nintendo, who apparently still send me press releases occasionally. I don't get offered review copies of anything, but I'll occasionally get a, like, this game came out email. Okay, come on, here we go. Let's do this. I think 13's enough. I think it's memory time.
My master will come for you. Until then, you shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me. It seems that my role is unfinished. There is still something I must do.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Deku, I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him
Now then, words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
Ah, the Deku Tree gave her a reason to keep fighting, and that's seemingly her motivation to spend 100 years fighting off Ganon solo is, well, I've got to stay alive, because, got to pass a message on to Link when I, you know, when Link comes back. There it is, battered and bruised, waiting for the hero to return. So, fun fact I didn't pick up on until playing this game. The statue that comes with the limited edition of this game has a flower growing out of the pedestal that the Master Sword is in. And the flower is the Silent Princess, standing by, waiting for Link.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Well, I hope that we can do that for you, Deku Tree. But yeah, no, it's really sad that the Silent Princess stands watch over the Master Sword, waiting for Link to return. The legendary sword that seals the darkness, its blade gleams with a sacred luster that can oppose the calamity. Only a hero chosen by the sword itself may wield it. The blade has a name, it is the Master Sword. When used against Calamity Ganon or those tainted by his malice, it will become suffused with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest, but be warned, do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be exhausted and it will no longer be of use to you. Should this happen, you must wait for the sword to recover. It would be rash to rely on this sword alone to defeat Ganon. I suggest you free the Divine Beast before facing him. So, basically the deal with the Master Sword is if you use it against Ganon or the bosses that Ganon summons, like the various Ganon forms, or the, what are they called? The Guardians that are currently under Ganon's control, it will glow and it will become much more powerful. I think it doubles in strength. I think it goes up to 60. It becomes a fast, effective broadsword of 60 output, a damage output. And it doesn't permanently get destroyed, it recovers itself, which makes it very, very useful. So we're going to leave it there for today. We have the Master Sword, hooray. Tomorrow we're going to go buy a house, because, you know, we had an episode where we did something, like, important and exciting. So now we're going to do an episode about something mundane and just part of everyday life within Hyrule. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed another episode of Breath of the Wild. Thank you very much. Bye.